What's up, guys? Classy Metal here. It is early in the morning, so I apologize if I look sleepy. I got up an hour early for work just to make this video. Wanted to do this last night. Didn't quite pan out. I don't have time that is quiet enough to record. People like to wait until I get home from work to start making all of their noise. It's uncanny to me. It's a bit frustrating, especially when I'd like to record, but I have to deal with the way that things are. So I actually got up early to record this for you guys today because I know some of you were interested when I got this in, kind of wanted to see what this was all about. What I'm talking about is the coffin box set from the newest Skotos slash Diseased Remnants of a Dying World box set from Transcending Obscurity Records by the band Dødsferd. I was super stoked when I saw this available, and I love Dødsferd. They are, I guess he is, Wrath, the driving force behind Dødsferd. It's a Greek black metal project. Started off as a bit more raw sounding. They've kind of morphed into an up. I don't want to say atmospheric because I know that will give off the wrong vibe. It's not like a nature driven atmospheric black metal project at all. It's more of a very dark, almost occult, even depressive at times project. But they, back in May, Dotsford released the Skotos EP, which is just two tracks, and Transcending Obscurity Records jumped on it and paired it with the Diseased Remnants of a Dying World full length that came out in 2018. Put them both on one standalone physical release, and they did several different presentations of this. I saw this and I knew I had to get my hands on this. This was limited to 60 copies. It probably comes off as black on the camera. The lighting on my room in my room here is kind of dark. I thought it was black for the longest time myself until I actually got up kind of close looking at it, got it under some lighting. It has like a, you can kind of see it right there. It's got like a greenish hue to it, which is really neat. I don't know. I thought I would prefer it just to be black, but the fact that it has like this green kind of undertone, the lighting there kind of picks it up, makes it a little bit more. I like the presentation on it a little bit more. Before I get into opening it too, I have to give a shout out to Transcending Obscurity Records. They are killing it on the physical releases, whether it be vinyl, standalone CD releases. They actually put in the effort behind their physical releases. I know, especially with standalone CD formats, a lot of labels have kind of either abandoned the format or gone the cheapest way possible. They're putting out these little cheap, flimsy eco wallet CD releases and charging $20 after shipping for a little $2 looking easily what should have been just a self-released band released EP that they charge $5 for at a show. These labels are trying to sell those off at $10-15 plus shipping, and then when they don't sell because the quality is so bad, they are blaming it on CDs being a dying format rather than taking a look at the garbage that they're trying to put out on collectors. Unfortunately, it seems like jewel cases are almost non-existent at this point. But that is a soapbox for another day. I may do a rant video. There are a couple labels that I could easily call out on doing that. But that's not the point of this video today. Today we're going to look at this Dødsferd box set. The quality on the actual coffin box, I was impressed with this. I picked up the Soothsayer coffin box a little while ago, and the quality on this one, on this Dødsferd, on the actual box is leaps and bounds ahead. You've got this neat little latch there on the side. This kind of gold sparkly, I don't know if it sparkles on the camera, etching. Then you have the Transcending Obscurity logo, and you can see what number you got. I got number 49 out of 60. We'll open it up, and I'll show the actual disc first. It comes in a digi. Almost all of Transcending Obscurity CD releases, standalone CD releases, are in these digipacks. I'm usually not the biggest fan of digipack. I know most of you collectors out there aren't big fans of digipacks either, but at least on theirs they put the quality. They're substantial, as you will see, and they go all out with the artworks. So I can when you go all out with a digipack like this, I easily overlook it being a digipack. It's stuff like this I don't mind nearly as much shelling out the money for to put in my collection. Kind of folds out to this inverted cross. It's very edgy. All the black metal bands are doing it. There's the actual disc. Has all the artworks and stuff on the back. I will say, Wrath, the guy behind Dødsferd, he the sound that he has kind of evolved with Dødsferd, it's uncanny that no matter what he does, it sounds good. No matter what aspect of black metal that he tries to that he's feeling or that he's encompassing in a particular release, it feels like it works. There's the front. Sorry, I have apparently I still have some beard oil on my fingers. It kind of got on the digi. I'll clean that up in a minute. But as I was saying, like any aspect of black metal that he seems to want to tackle or work into a particular release, a Dødsferd release that he's going with at the time, it just works. And his vocal abilities are uncanny. On Diseased Remnants of a Dying World, the very first track, My Father, My Wrath, he goes for, he kind of throws everyone that's been following the band for a while for a loop and does these kind of clean vocals, almost Viking era Bathory. It's almost like a Viking era Bathory track, and he tackles it perfectly. It is I was taken aback when I first started hearing that track, and then it turned out to be one of my favorite tracks on the release. Now I will say, the track listing on the back is off. It has the Diseased Remnants of a Dying World listed as playing before the 2-track EP from Skotos. The two Skotos tracks actually play at the beginning. They are the first 2 tracks, and then the full length kicks in after that. There is a digital copy of this. I will link that up in the description for the Bandcamp, so you can go give it a listen for yourself if you have not done so. And they are listed in the correct order on that digital site. So just a heads up for that. Also, if you see some of these Transcending Obscurity records, I'm going to link up Transcending Obscurity, and I'll link up a couple of their links in the description as well. If you see some stuff and you're located here in the U.S. like I am, get on Indie Merch. They have Transcending Obscurity releases on Indie Merch, and you will save immensely on the shipping. I actually ordered this box set, pre-ordered this box set through Indie Merch, and I didn't have to pay the inflated shipping costs because Transcending Obscurity is located in India. So just a heads up on that. In these box sets, you also get an autographed certificate of ownership. I know with this label being located in India, with COVID times going on, and for instance, Dødsferd is a project located in Greece. It's kind of hard to get things, I guess, moved through the mail, taken care of as far as autographs. This and the Soothsayer box set had these facsimile autographs. This autograph is printed on. So just a little disclaimer there. If you were to order this in hopes of getting the actual autograph, you're going to be let down. Personally, I don't really care about autographs. The idea of autographs are a little bit silly to me, but I mean, I do have some in my room, not to, but it's just, I don't know. It's not something that's going to be the driving force for me behind picking up a particular physical release or not. So I just wanted you guys to be aware of that they are printed on, just so you're not disappointed. It came with the download code. I've already used that, but just so you know, you also get the digital copy as well. If you purchase something like this from Transcending Obscurity, it came with a button. There we go. Maybe the artwork is picking it up. It's got the kind of Skotos artwork for the standalone EP on the button. The art card, that may be a sticker. It may just be an art card. I have not looked at it just too much. It's got that kind of foil shiny look that a lot of these Transcending Obscurity releases have on their covers. It came with a coaster. Just little odd and end things, just I don't know. I'm kind of a sucker for this kind of weird, kind of merchy stuff. So this was good for me. And a bottle opener. And I don't know if that's it's got the Skotos artwork on that. I don't know if my camera's going to pick that up. My head's in the way, maybe. I don't know. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. Bear with me. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. We're trying, but yeah, that's not going to cooperate. But it is a neat little bottle opener. The coffin box has this nice liner on the inside as well. The Soothsayer that I purchased did not, and it almost had this little film that got over everything on the inside. So I'm glad to see that they've improved upon the earlier releases in these coffin box. But I mean, that's killer just to have that up and just sitting on the shelf in the room. That looks very neat. So yeah, that's definitely a home run for me. I am glad that Transcending Obscurity seems to be almost carrying the torch on physical releases, especially standalone CD releases at this point, because they are, even their vinyl, some of the variants that I have seen on their vinyl rival any other variants that I've seen other labels putting out. It is ridiculous how crazy some of those vinyl variants look. I'm not the biggest vinyl guy, as you guys know, but there's some of them that almost had me pulling that trigger and getting it just because the variant looks so neat, looks so different, and it just looks leaps and bounds of other stuff that I've been seeing. So, but yeah, this is an awesome release. If you're into black metal, I'm sure you already know about Dødsferd. If not, definitely check them out. Whether you like depressive black metal, whether you like atmospheric, whether you like just traditional, almost raw sounding black metal, there's something in Dødsferd's discography that you would probably appreciate. I've enjoyed watching the band evolve. There are some bands that kind of evolve out of my zone where I don't really like what they're putting out, but there has not been one release from Dødsferd that I would pass over at this point, and they have quite a few out. So it's linked up in the description. Check it out, you guys. That's all I've got for this video. Kind of a short, but I know some of you were kind of interested to see what was in this box set when you knew that I was picking it up. I will try to get a new 7 Deadly Spins up as soon as possible. I'm trying my best to find some time to make some time and do the best I can to get these videos out. I've got a couple of things actually in the way on the mail on the way for a change. It'll be nice to get some things in as opposed to being all the things that I've been mailing out. I will try to do a video for those when they get here as well. That's all I've got for today. I got to get to work. Stay classy, stay metal. I will see you guys as soon as possible. I promise.